How are you all tonight? There we go. It's nice to be here with you. I'm still getting uh, such cool reminders that we are reaching people all over the world. Karina forwarded me a sweet request this morning from France. I think that's cool. Um, I can't pronounce this person's name. Paris, perhaps. Um, um, she or he is probably asleep right now, and they'll watch this tomorrow. I thought it would be a nice one to start off our Tuesday night. But I'd like to take my dreams, all my memories, and put them in my palm, up in a simple song. But I have realized they're already in my eyes. So when you look at me, what do you see? Yeah, yeah. If you could clean up my face, dress me up in lace, in the latest styles, feel a little wild. Would it not change who I am? Affects some master plan of what you thought of me. Do you see? Do you see? I walk around this town with my head hung down to the passing eye. Another lullaby. I think I'm more than that, yet still I must insist that's what everyone else believes. See, we are social creatures bound upon the ones around to value and define our status all the time. Yet still I try so hard to omit and discard that notion generally. See, see, oh yeah, do you see? Well, okay. Yep. It's a special night tonight because I get to hang out with one of my friends who I don't get to see very often. But I'm gonna play a couple of songs first, if that's all right with you, just to warm you guys up. It always feels like it takes you know, 10, 15 minutes for everyone to kind of show up, get their drinks squared away, get comfy. I mentioned a sunny day today. Well, I want to be everyone's solution. I want a solution to myself. I want to engage in absolution. I want to absorb with someone else. Don't know if I taste it in my bloodstream or I am bleeding from the tongue. I will not have time to sort these answers when these answers never come. Live to shine, shine like sun, sunny day. Day is done, done for now. Now is time of another day, another sunshine. Hey, 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 hey. Well, I want to fight hard against repression. I want to repress the urge to fall. I want to walk softly with discretion. I want to discreetly kick the walls. Don't know if our souls are like the ocean, shutting back colors from the sun. Maybe the sun will hold these answers when these answers never come. Live to shine, shine like sun, sunny day. Day is done, done for now. Now is the time for another day in another sunshine. Hey, 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 hey. Well, maybe these answers will come marching in staggered formation down the hall. Maybe our asking is the cancer destined to slowly kill us all. And maybe we all receive salvation, shuffling out patterns in the sand. Maybe the sand is just a prophet kicking discreetly in our hands. Live to shine, shine like sun, sunny day. Day is done, done for now. Now is time from another day in another sunshine. To shine, shine like sun, sunny day. Day is done, done for now. And now is time from another day in another sunshine. Hey, hey. Okay. Lots of claps, lots of hearts, lots of happy people saying nice things to each other. It's funny, right? Because on a live stream, you are removed in a lot of ways from like kind of having to face the consequences of your words and actions. I wish people were as nice to each other when they were behind their windshields as they are when they're at our gathering behind their computer screens. Not that any of us are doing a whole ton of driving these days. I get that. I was in this just malaise today. I wonder if anyone else gets that, you know? I mean, same house, another day, talked to my buddy Ellis this evening. That picked me up. And now I get to hang with you all, and that picks me up, makes me feel good. You know, there's only one thing to do when I begin to feel good, which is to play a really nasty, angry song. I was practicing this, and Allie shouted in from the other room that she said, "Oh, I haven't heard that one in a while. I like that one. Play that one." As Allie listens to more and more of these live streams, I like it. She's playing more of a role and helping me pick the songs I get to play with y'all. We're scheming about our next tribute night, by the way, on Sunday. Allie wants me to do Ladies' Night. So that's what it's going to be. Tribute night, Ladies' Night. All lady songwriters. We sat around picking some of the songwriters we wanted to feature. I got some memorizing to do between now and Sunday. Yeah, I wasn't lying when I told you I'd throw all these thieves to the wolves if I didn't think it'd give them canine indigestion. And yes, I am offended, not just by the words that you say, but the undertone that's in the folds of your suggestion. And everybody's dying for something good to say. Everybody's crying for them gone good old days. Everybody's trying to be brave in the face of all this hate. I wish I had something to break. I wish I had something to break. I wish I had something to break. I bet it's kind of funny. No matter how great your night goes, you still gotta wake up with yourself every morning. And yes, I think it's tragic. Every lie you throw out hits me in the face every day like another stoning. And everybody's dying for something good to say. Everybody's crying for them gone good old days. Everybody's trying to be brave in the face of all this hate. I wish I had something to break. I wish I had something to break. I wish I had something to break. Break down the greed in the face of this need that grows more severe by the hour. Break down the walls that make you so damn tall and the rest of us small without power. Break down the holes that make the screamers so bold. The rest of us are sold down the river. Break on to the truth, the lies you pollute. Let solutions and hope be delivered. Everybody's dying wish I had something to break. I wish I had something to break. I wish I had something to break. Well, all right. It feels nice to be angry. A little bit. Just honest and angry and share it with people. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. What do you think? Ellis Paul is one of my favorite songwriters out there right now, and has been for a long time. And I feel super, super honored that I got a chance to do some songwriting with him. He and I stay in touch, and we live far away from each other, and we're both road dogs, so we're always out on tour. So that the times when we can connect and like hang out, share a whiskey, do songwriting together, they're few and far between, right? But we did manage to get together for a day or two, a handful of years ago. God, I want to ask Ellis about this. I can't remember how long ago, 10 years ago, 8 years ago. And we wrote a song that I love, and it's actually featured on Ellis's album Chasing Beauty. It's a song called Waiting on a Break, and you know that we have this little software, this little app, and we've been playing some duets and some like quartet stuff with the group, and so I asked Ellis if he would play this song with me through that app, and he said yes, so we made a recording. I'm going to share it with you right now, okay? Let me see if I don't screw this all up. Here we go.
Here's to friendship. Six o'clock, the alarm starts ringing, brings me out of a dream. I stumble down to the car, scrape the ice till the windows clean. I'm waiting on a break, chasing down a long tomorrow, waiting on a break soon. 8 o'clock, hit the shop, turn the lock, turn the heat on. People coming by their hammers, by their nails to build their dreams on. I'm waiting on a break, chasing down a long tomorrow, waiting on a break soon. Crowd calls us out, 1,000 voices shout, the band will kick it out till the dream is over. And when we come off the stage, they'll have to carry me away on a fanfare parade till the dream is over. 6 o'clock, close the shop, punch the clock, turn the lights down low. 6 string waiting in the corner, plug it in and let it go. I'm waiting on a break, chasing down a a long tomorrow waiting on a bird soon. The crowd calls us out, 1,000 voices shout. The band will kick it out till the dream is over. And when I come off the stage, they'll have to carry me away on a fanfare parade. 10 o'clock at sound check at the Whiskey. Stage smells like cigarettes and beer. The waitress gives away as the boys begin to play. And it's our town. 4 hours till we close it down. The crowd calls us out, 1,000 voices shout. The band will kick it out till the dream is over. And when I come off the stage, they'll have to carry me away on a fanfare parade till the dream is over.
How fun was that? Oh man. The coolest thing about these videos is I actually get to read your reactions while I'm watching the video and listening, and I love that so many of you love that song. I love that song. I'm gonna shut up and call my buddy. We got to get him in on this. Hold on a second. Let's see. Here we go. We'll see here. Yes,
Hey, man, are we there?
we are close to there. I gotta hit one more button.
All right.
Yes, we're here.
All right, perfect.
Oh man, were you able to watch the video from where you
Yeah,
were?
yeah. As it was going down, it was great. You did a great job. I was worried that you wouldn't be able to follow. I hadn't played it in a couple years, so you know, it took me like 100 takes to get through it without a mistake, and I'm like, ah, I hope he can play this. But
It
you
took
did great, really super.
it took me 100 takes to match you as well as I could. Usually,
I can tell, man, because it was great watching how you like just laid the vocal right on top of me, and I was like, he must have done this 1,000 times to get it right.
it took me a couple, but I feel like I'm I kind of know your cadence at this
You do, yeah.
friendship. And I think a lot of people don't know this, but you and I have actually spent a lot of time on the road together.
Yeah, we've had some great times on the road. I miss you. It's nice to be able to do this. It's almost like being backstage before a show and hanging out. It's great.
I agree. Yeah, it was, and I was trying to think. I was trying to think when we wrote that song, but I'm also trying to remember how long ago it was that you and I were playing, and you all gatherers will appreciate this actually, in that uh, Ellis did this really cool thing as we became kind of closer friends and we played a bunch of shows together. I would play an opening set, and then he'd have me stay up on stage for a lot of his concert, and I'd be his sideman. I'd play really shitty guitar.
No, it was great. It was like I felt like I don't know. Some of you folks might not remember this, but Rod Stewart was in a band with like Ronnie Wood, and Ronnie had all these rock riffs, you know. And whenever I have a side guy playing guitar with me, he's generally a folky guy, so it's a little delicate and pretty, and you would just bite into the guitar, and it felt so good. It
Oh,
brought the songs to life, man. I always love playing with you,
well,
really.
it was fun because, I mean, it's always great, and I feel like I have this with my bandies now, right? We were at a place where we could be on a stage, and if we messed up or if something was weird, we could make fun of each other. We could like it didn't matter, right? In fact,
Right.
I remember 5 or 6 times over the course of our right, like where I would just feel like, okay, maybe I'm figuring this out, this sideman kind of thing, and you would say something like, "Oh, that was really nice, Adam," and lo and behold, next song I would hit the biggest fucking lemon everybody,
Uh,
but it was
and I did, and I probably didn't say a word because I think, you know, there's a sense that people aren't just paying for the music, they're paying for the moment of the music.
of course.
And if it's spontaneous, complete with mistakes, then it's just they'd rather have the spontaneity than two studio musicians playing, you know, wrote stuff that they've done 10,000 times. You would never play the same thing twice. And that's why I loved it, because that kept me off my, you know, off my balance and in a good way. You know, it's like, all right, you went there, okay, I'll go here. So
We have a saying in our band that we never want to spend a night on stage comfortable, like the whole night in our comfort zone. And
yeah,
we like
right.
we believe in because my favorite art is the kind of art that reflects life, and life is messy and unplanned oftentimes.
Right. And there is rehearsal, there is craft, but then there's that spontaneity and then living on the edge. And I think it's a lot more dramatic on stage and definitely a lot more entertaining. And then you don't want boredom to sit in. That's why, you know, that's why you got to keep writing songs. You can't do the same set year after year after year after year. It just would drive me insane.
I get that. And for those of you watching, Ellis is an incredibly prolific songwriter, and I just assume that all of you gatherers know Ellis already, but I know you're coming in literally from all over the world right now, and so uh, you have an extensive catalog to immerse yourselves in with this guy, and he is. We featured story songs on tribute night, Ellis, on Sunday.
All
Every
right.
I'll play songs from other artists, and it was all story songs, and that's one of the things that I love about your songwriting. You're not only singing a song that makes you want to sing along with that song, but you're telling a story at the same time.
Thanks, man. My favorite songs are those kind of songs, and but they're kind of songs where you're like looking in. It's almost like you're looking in a snow globe, and there's this three-dimensional world inside, and you just get sucked in, you know. And that's what songs can do. And then you're listening, you rewrite the words with your own life story. Like if it's a Bruce Springsteen song, and he's sitting on the lap of his dad in a Buick driving down his hometown, but it's your dad, and you're on your dad's lap, and it's the Chevy Nova or whatever it was, and it's your hometown.
Yeah.
And then you're rewriting the scenery, and it becomes your song. And I think that's why people say, "Man, that's my song. That's our song." There's this ownership because it brings them to a moment in time in their life that no other art form can do. You know, nobody says that Moby Dick is my book. You know,
Right.
it's songs do that, man. It
And not
transports.
just right, not just the audience, right? Like I feel like one of the joys of getting to play the song is I get to go back to that time too.
Yeah, man, it's so great.
Yeah, that's what we were going for. I remember the idea, the concept for that song that I just played everybody that we just recorded, "Waiting on a Break." I love that story in that song, and I love that I lose myself in it because it's about an artist. We wanted to write a song about an artist who is working and hoping to catch a break so he didn't have to do his day job anymore.
Right. You and I are very lucky. And we talked about that today in our earlier conversation about, you know, we're probably in the 1,000th percentile of people that get to play music and completely live off of it. And this song is about a guy who's working at a hardware store, works his ass off during the days, and then at night he's with a rock band playing, and he escapes with it. He escapes into the guitar, and it's a lifeline for him, and he's just one break away from being able to have what we have, which is pretty amazing. Yeah.
Well, and most of my career, as you know, Ellis, I was that guy, right, playing 4 hours in that bar. Oftentimes, not a full bar.
Right. Right. Yeah, man, you're a hardworking guy. That's one reason I love you, brother. There's no doubt in my mind that you were going to have success, just because your work ethic was going to bring you there.
Well, thanks.
Really.
Will you play us a song?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I'm going to pull out the band.
Do it, dude. Woo!
Look out, everybody.
Are you gonna play one of yours? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'll play one of mine.
Nice.
I just been crying about John Prine all week, so it's hard not to play a John Prine song. But we'll do one of mine. And
we've been celebrating John a lot here at the gatherings, and I'm gonna take myself off the screen. It's all yours, brother. Do it.
All right. This is called Rose Tattoo. I got laid off rich Monday, calling to tell you it don't sit with me well. I feel like I failed you. You say we got each other, that's plenty enough, and I know that's true. But we got one kid coming, one still in diapers. It's a rainy drive home with one good wiper. Leave the porch light on. I need a beacon just to pull me to you. If I ever lost you, I would be lost too, just drifting in a sea of blue. You're in my skin like a rose, like a rose tattoo. Now the economy's crashing, this poor boy's laughing 'cause there's nothing to lose. We don't live in no mansion, there's no bling to put on, only Walmart fashion will do. Inside the house, the baby's screaming, pasta steaming, and I look through the windows. Feels like I'm dreaming. You pull the door open, say, Daddy, when you coming home? If I ever lost you, I would be lost too, just drifting in a sea of blue. You're in my skin like a rose, like a rose tattoo. And you say we'll find for the best case scenario, and then you put Van Morrison on the stereo. Well, sure, there's trouble in the boardrooms, trouble in the factories, trouble in the alleys out back. We've got love in its patterns, love as matters, baby, you cut your back, cut your back, cut your back, have got your back. I ever lost you, I'd be lost too, just drifting in a sea of blue. You're in my skin like a rose, like a rose, like a rose, like a rose tattoo, like a rose, like a rose, like a rose. All right.
Yeah, man.
You see, I miss you on that because you tore into that when we were on the road.
I
You
was
played
just
so well on it.
thinking, man, that was so fucking cool that you played that song. I was here. I had to mute my microphone so I could play along.
Yeah. Yeah, that was when we really played together well. And again, it reminded me of the Faces when Ron Wood and Rod Stewart were playing together. Is that just digging into just beautiful guitar?
Yeah,
Yeah, we got to do some shows together. We'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out. Hey, brother, I've been feeling a bit down and shitty today, and talking to you earlier this evening, and then having you here tonight has just filled me back up. So thank you so much.
Yeah, it goes back at you, brother. It's been a rough month, but this is where we are, and thank God for friends and family, and circle the wagons, everybody. We're in this for the long haul. It's not going to be over in a few months. It's going to take months and months and months. And thank you for your music. Thanks for doing this every night. I've tuned into quite a few of these, and I love being able to visit you, even if you don't know I'm there.
Before you leave, will you tell folks about the really cool online stuff you're doing these days?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, if you want to come see me, the best place to do it, because I'm doing weekly all request shows, is over at Patreon. Just put Ellis Paul Patreon into your search engine, and that'll bring you to the site. It starts at as little as $1 a month to come hear me out. But on Friday night, I'm also going to be doing a Facebook Live thing at 7:30 Eastern time. Here in the U.S. I know there are some international people tuning in, but Patreon is kind of where I'm making my bread and butter and surviving this pandemic.
Hey, brother, just because a lot of people, that's a word that you and I are familiar with.
Yeah.
I put a link to your website, and I know there's a lot of information there. But
Oh, sure. Yeah.
what you've started is you are creating content that people can engage in every single week and every month, and they kind of subscribe to following you and all of the stuff you're putting out for this community that follows you online, right?
Yeah, yeah, and there's things like interviews and podcasts, and of course me singing songs, and then live stream shows that are specialty shows, like kind of like what you're doing on Sunday night here, where it's ladies' night. I do I'll do all requests, or there'll be a theme, or and then when I'm on Facebook Live, I just play whatever the hell I want, and so Thursday night at 7:30 on Patreon is an all request show, and then Friday night is Dealer's Choice right here on Facebook Live. So.
I love it, man.
Thanks for having me on, man. It's great to see your face and hear your voice and hear you play.
Thanks for stopping by, brother. I'll talk
Yeah.
to you. Okay? Come
All
back.
right.
Come back and gather with us again.
Yeah, man. Anytime. Let me know.
Sounds good. I'll see you,
All
brother.
right. Cheers.
Oh, that made me really happy. I don't know if you saw it on your end, but there were a couple moments where Ellis was playing that I thought my little software program was going to crash again, like it did with Karina. And anyways, I'm glad it didn't happen. I'm glad you're all still with me, and I'm glad, brother Ellis, that you stopped by and hung with me. That was a treat. else have a hard day today? I feel better now. You can stay or you can run. Either way, you got miles to go. I can hear you crying, but you know you don't have to worry about it. I'm on a sticky that. I'm gonna fight the fight, yeah. And you say, wonder why, but you already know. Dear Miss Hallelujah, would you take our photons, please? And we're all just trying to move, yeah. Could you be kind on days like these? Oh, I got you. That was bad. Is this better? It's a city that never sleeps. I can feel it rattling its cage, yeah. Beauty sometimes hides in the strangest of places. Dear Miss Hallelujah, won't you take our fortunes, please? And we're all just trying to move, yeah. Could you be kind on days like these? Gotta step out on your own sometimes. Gotta make you feel like home sometimes. 'Cause it's all you're gonna own. This life is gonna knock you up and down. You gotta bleed to make it right. Come on, dear Miss Hallelujah, won't you take our fortunes, please? And we're all just trying to move you. Could you be kind on days like these? Could you be kind on days like these? Could you be kind on days like these? Sorry about the sound thing. I have this